Oh yeah, we got a wild, crazy police chase video for you today. Get that popcorn ready because the legendary Durangoians have stepped into the building, serving up that hot Dylon fire like no other super SUV can do. Can the Boyzzz Blue calm these wild, crazy Rangoians down, or will the Rangoians get real merciless and make the Boyzzz Blue look like clowns? Let's have a reaction. Action! Let's get diabolical. Okay. What's he doing? Why is he just sitting at the green light? Oh, he waiting for somebody. He waiting for somebody. Oh, he got a victim. Where's he at? Is that a Rango? Is that a Rangoian? Off the gate. Off road. Is he out of there? Yeah, but do. Body on earth, foot in hell. Here come my fungus infected toes, Lucifer. Okay, we got the Rangoians off the gate with the action. They came off the gate going off road.
Yeah, we're on the service drive going south. Continuing southbound on the service drive, 72 miles per hour.
They say this is a stolen SUV, y'all.
Continuing southbound, speeders.
This must be Detroit. They said 7 Mile Road. They in the D. Acting a fool. Running like those rappers used to run from Suge Knight. He was taking everybody's chain. Ask Vanilla Ice about Suge Knight. We ain't talking about the old Suge Knight. We talking about the young, vibrant goon. Yeah, get on the highway, baby. So that's where Mopar shine, on that highway. Damn, he put the light on you like that?
92 miles per hour. Light traffic, no pedestrian traffic.
Okay.
We're gonna ramp on to westbound Davison.
I think I'd have stayed on the highway.
We do not know if he's on tonight. We do not know that. He has
It's like a V6, man. Is that a V6 again?
Davison, we're exiting.
Is it the Cottrell? A Citadel? What is it called? A Durango Citadel? I don't know what it's called. I know it starts with a C. It's the one you don't want. This the one you don't want in a police chase. They said they stole this one, though. This might be a Kia boy. This might be a Kia boy masquerading as a Moparian. Oh, they going in for the pit off the gate. Oh, he brake checked him in a big old SUV. It didn't work, though. That brake check didn't work, my boy. He's still on you like flies on Dookie.
All right, he's in the right lane. Like he wants to go towards the lodge. Hold on, we're still westbound Davison, and he passed up the lodge. We're approaching Davison.
Man, I would not be going around no curves in no SUV on a rainy day like that. Absolutely not.
Okay, westbound Davison through Rosa Park. Speeds are 88 miles per hour in the center lane. Traffic.
It's raining out there like crazy. Stop at McDonald's and get me a double fish fillet while you at it. He definitely stole this bad boy. He driving it like he stole it. He driving it like he stole it. If this is your SUV that they stole, I'm sorry. You can't have nothing nowadays, man. Them kids, if it got Mopar, anything Mopar, they trying to steal. They want it. Because the crazy thing about it is they think all of them got V8s in them and they don't. He moving in this one, though.
Westbound in the right lane, 106 miles per hour.
Hey, we're doing 106.
Now approaching Illinois.
I would have never guessed he was doing 106. Oh, he moving. Look, he don't care who he don't care who car he tear up.
Through Snowball, still in the center lane at 700 miles per hour. Right lane now, and we're gonna be at 78 miles per hour.
We in the D, man. Detroit. Is this how y'all get down? Y'all stealing Durangos? Y'all stealing people's Durango?
All right, we're gonna be ramping onto westbound 96. We're in the right lane.
The cop seemed like he got a V8, man.
Westbound 96 at Davidson.
I'm surprised that V6 Durango is moving like that. I would have never guessed. That all-wheel drive matters, I guess.
We went local lanes of westbound 96. Here, while you're moving in.
That's a firm, sir.
That a GT?
Light traffic. We're still westbound through Mendota Ave.
Put the light on him. Pull over, punk. We just want to talk. We don't want to take you to jail for this stolen SUV. We just want to talk.
River. We're exiting off at Grand River. We're continuing westbound at the moment, 72 miles per hour. We got medium traffic.
He moving now. He trying to get away. He trying to run away like those rappers running away from Charleston White. He got him in a chokehold. Old Charleston White ain't scared of no rappers. Oh, got him. Hit him. Did he get him? What? Uh-oh. Naturally aspirated toes. He getting footy in the D. This officer running like T-1000. Hold on. He got some stamina. Long stride on him. Don't run from me, punk. Don't you run from me. Hit him with the taser. Watch the body drop. Got him. That taser undefeated. He tried to run from the wrong cops. These guys in shape. They must be in shape in the D, man. Get up. Light skin. Oh, they rude. They high-fiving each other. Good job. Get in the back of the car, Pookie. Stealing people's car, man. I hate when people steal other people's hard-earned work. You done tore somebody's SUV up. Rip his arm out of socket. Oh, man, you wasn't supposed to let them hawk you down like that. Once you got footy, you supposed to got away. The chopper was supposed to be chasing you. Hawked him.
Sir, you need EMS? No?
He don't know. Look at him. He got the taser wires hanging out his skin. Look at it. When that taser hits you, it's over with. The body go limp immediately. And I do mean immediately. Meet me in the comments. Started off the gate crazy. Check this out. Off the gate off road. That's what it's made for. He done stole somebody's SUV, man. Tearing it up off the gate.
Crossing over I-75.
Wait for the truck up.
You can't have nothing nowadays. When it come to Mopars, man, let me tell you something. With great power comes great responsibility. For some reason, these Mopars are super highly desired. It don't matter if it's a V6. I know you're like, why would he steal a V6? Let's just think about it, y'all. He can steal this V6. He gonna take this V6 to a shop. They gonna chop it down. They gonna take the motor out, the transmission out, and they gonna drop a Hellcat motor in it or a 392 motor in it. And they gonna turn it to a striker. That means it's gonna look like it's a regular Durango, but it's really gonna be a Hellcat in it or a 392 motor in it. They're gonna strike it, or they're gonna part it out to people. They can sell it for parts, or they can just strike it out, or just throw a Hellcat motor in and sell it to some unwilling person that ain't pay attention, not knowing that you gotta have all the right numbers on that car. They sell it to somebody and they gonna get pulled over, and they not even gonna know they have a stolen Durango, you know? So it's a lot of things they can do. They ain't just stealing it just to be stealing it. Yeah, he gonna joyride in it for a little bit, but then he gonna take it to the chop shop and allegedly steal all the parts, sell it. They can steal all the regular V6 parts, and then they can sell those off on Amazon, eBay, all type of places. They can sell those parts on the black market,
And then they can drop a Hellcat motor in it. You got a Hellcat Durango. They can steal a Hellcat Durango, and that's another donor car. Switch out all the parts, and then just get rid of the Hellcat Durango. You can put the seats in there. You put the motor in there, the wheels, the tires, suspension. Everything is interchangeable. So don't just think he's stealing this car just to be stealing it. 9 times out of 10, and he in Detroit, the capital, the Moparian capital of the world. Man, they gonna park that thing out, turn to a striker, send it to Atlanta, sell it for about 10, 15,000. Somebody gonna be riding around knowing that it's a striker. They gonna know that it's a striker, but they still gonna be riding around having a good time until they finally get pulled over by the police, and they do it all over again. I mean, who don't want a Hellcat Durango for $15,000? A Hellcat Durango for $15,000. You may never get pulled over. You might get pulled over and you pass the inspection. You got you a Hellcat Durango for $15,000 with all stolen parts. Yeah, it just depends. But yeah, it's big money in the black market. That's why they steal these days. A lot of money in the black market when it comes to these type of cars. I know y'all like, man, he's trying to get away in the V6. Yeah, he was trying to get away because he know he's going to make $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, maybe $100,000 off that one vehicle. Parting it out. You can sell all those V6 parts. There's somebody out there need those V6 parts. Want those lights. Want those all that. And then you can change all the lights out to Hellcat lights. Hellcat, everything. You know? It's a lot of money in the black market when it comes to chop shops. Don't get it twisted. And I know it's plenty of them. Allegedly, it's plenty of them in the D. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to the D. I don't want to come to the D and y'all beat me up. You know what I'm saying? I just know how y'all get down in the D. Y'all will take a Moparian in a hot second. No time wasted. If you leave your Mopar unattended in Detroit, allegedly, if you leave it unattended for 5 minutes, minute 6 is gone. They don't play no games there. If you're going to live in Detroit, do not, I repeat, do not get you a Mopar. On up out of here. Big shout out to the Moparian. He tried to get those naturally aspirated toes moving like no other. But as you can see, the cop had T-1000 abilities. Look how he running. He had the perfect running form. He ain't losing no breath. He ain't breathing hard. This guy has great cardio. You can't escape 100 cops, bro. And then you ran back towards your car. Look how many coming on him. They swarmed on him like roaches on a piece of sugar. You tried, young Pookie. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this might have been Ray Ray. This might have been Ray Ray because Pookie know which one to steal. Pookie know the right kind of steal. This was Ray Ray, y'all. This was Ray Ray. This wasn't no Pookie. This was Ray Ray. Ray Ray. It was Ray Ray. But with that being said, man, we got to slide on up out of here. But with that, I'm going to leave y'all some positivity. Like, comment, and subscribe. The reason you ain't winning is because you got a loser's mentality. You hear me? You got a loser's mentality. When you walk down the street, you got your head down. When you talk to women, you don't look them in their eyes. You ain't got no hustle about yourself. You know you got to get up and grind, and you want to get up late in the day, have the day gone by the time you get out of bed. You ain't got no drive to you. You just want to be rich without putting in the work. You want to live a good life without putting in the grind. It don't work that way, man. Maybe back in the day you could work half-ass and maybe make it happen. It don't work like that no more. You got to grind. You got to really put in some work. If you want anything in life, you got to grind. You got to be willing to put it in. Get it out the mud. Why y'all want it so easy all the time? Listen, young people, if you want to live the good life, you got to work. I don't care if you're working on social media, working at your regular job, working at your business. You got to put in the work. You can't sleep till 2 o'clock in the day and go out there and hustle for 1 hour and say, man, I was out here grinding. It don't work that way. Absolutely not. You got to grind. You got to put in the time. You may not get rich till you're in your 50s, your 60s. Your life may not start to change until you're in your 30s, but you can't give up. Stop not being willing to work. Stop not being willing to grind. You got to put in the work, young men and women, if you want anything in life. Because as you can see, ain't nobody giving you nothing. Nobody is saying, here you go. Nobody's trying to help you nowadays. Everybody for self. So you got to figure it out on your own. I just told you one way to figure it out. Get up and grind. Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Let me say it again. Stop being lazy. And I bet you, matter of fact, I guarantee you, things are going to change for you. You may not get everything, but things are going to change. Listen to me. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. But with that being said, I got to slide on up out of here. We do not condone running from the boys in blue. Absolutely not. As you can see, Ray Ray learned the hard way today. You do not run from the boys in blue in a V6 Durango. Absolutely not. Pookie, you got to teach Ray Ray better. But with that being said, just take your ticket. If they get behind you, take your ticket and stop stealing vehicles. Stop stealing people's hard-earned work. If you didn't work for it, stop stealing it. Stop it. We don't condone that. We will watch you do it now. We will watch you run, and we will give our educated opinion on what we're looking at. We will. We're going to laugh at you, too. We're going to laugh, and we're going to crack jokes. So if you see me on the streets and I crack jokes about you, don't hit me in my mouth. Because if you try to, I'm going to hit you back in yours. But with that being said, if you want to get your dirty wings, make sure you listen to me now. If you go steal a Mopar, listen, what say? You want to get the top-notch one. Get you a V8.